All right, check, check, check. Audio sound good? Audio sound good? Let's see. Should be live. Today I'll be going undercover to answer one of the internet's most quiet video. I'm not even on my account right now. Let's go to my account. Today I'll be going undercover to answer one of the Sorry, chat. I'm trying to get to my streaming channel, but all right, there we go. We're good. We're live. We're live, chat. I don't have a starting soon screen right now. I'll tell why in a little bit. So I had to just kind of like dive into this. Short stream at everyone. I'm putting this in Discord. Bum 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 bum. All right, what is up, chat? What is up? I think it should be good on YouTube and on Twitch. If I'm not mistaken, should be solid. Let's see. Let's make sure Twitch is good. Let's see. Are we live on Twitch? Are we live on Twitch? Yep. We're good on Twitch. All right. What is up? Yeah, I don't have a starting soon screen right now or a an end screen. I mean, I guess this is only applicable to people that have custom PCs or whatever. But I have a solid state drive that is like 200 gigs. And everybody's like, solid state drives are so awesome and they're the best. Just should do everything off of solid state drives. And, well, like, I'm not a PC guy. So, like, the one thing that's like, also, let me know if the audio and everything sounds good. My setup is fucked. I updated OBS and it, like, shut stuff up. And I had to switch stuff over here. So let me know if the music's too loud or if you can't hear me or what. Can you even hear the music? Let me see. I updated OBS and it like shut stuff up and I had to switch stuff over here. So let me know if the music's too loud or if you can't hear me or what. Can you I don't even hear music. Oh yeah, y'all don't even. There's not even music on the stream. Okay, shit. Wow. Okay, why is there no music? Let's see. Hold on. Why is there no music? Whoa, what happened here? I tell you, everything's like fucked. But what's going on, chat? Let me see. Okay. Should be Wavelink music, right? Bam. Let's see. All right, there should be music now. Music should be playing, but oh man, a lot going on. So yeah, anyways, my PC solid state drive is like the main drive. It's my C drive, and it fills up so fast because it always defaults to that. And like I've switched things and I'm like, my E drive has like a terabyte. I'm like, put everything on that. I try to do everything, but certain things always default to the C drive. And, you know, I think it was yesterday, I couldn't finish the video. If you guys haven't seen on my new channel, I posted a video. And I couldn't export that video because it wouldn't render out properly because I didn't have any storage and some dumb crap. And I think in my rage of trying to lower the gigs, I deleted my Twitch folder, which was weird because there was nothing in it. So I deleted it. I was like, oh yeah, I probably moved everything to another folder. So I deleted this Twitch folder. And I guess everything was in there that I used for Twitch, and now it's all gone. So I have to redo all of OBS. So I was just like, bro. So yeah, that's kind of what happened. So yeah, I figured I just wanted to stream for a little bit, whether that's just chatting, maybe play a game or two or something. But short stream, procrastination stream. I should be working on something, but I dropped a new video today. I dropped the podcast today. I felt like it's been a pretty productive day so far, so yeah, but now I know I gotta fix OBS, so that kind of sucks. But what's going on, chat? How's it going? Bum 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 ba-da-dum. But let's see. I should bring up that video and just have it ready to spam if need be. But yeah, I wasn't expecting to go live today, so if peeps don't show up, I totally get it. I totally get it. Also, I'm ready for this weekend. I'm ready for some football. Man, now that I know that everything's kind of messed up, I don't know if the gaming stuff's gonna work. Let me see. Let me see if I can game. See if it'll work. I haven't gamed in a while, I feel like. Got the burps. What's popular right now? What games are popping? I see people are still playing Baldur's Gate a lot. Not a game I could get into, I don't think. Let me see. All right, let's bring up. I'm gonna see if the PlayStation and everything's set up properly, and try to get a game going. Do I want to play Apex? Dude, I don't even have. Okay, I do still have Fall Guys. All right, let me see if y'all can actually hear this. Can y'all hear the actual? Can actually hear this? I'm checking. Can y'all hear the actual? Can actually hear this? I don't hear the game audio. Bro, what is happening? Why can I not hear? Like, all my audio's jacked. What the hell? Where's the game audio at? Game audio should be on here. What the heck? Let's see. That's like really odd that you can't hear the game audio. Hold on, I'm checking something. Nope, that doesn't work. Huh. Oh no, the game audio. Can y'all hear the game audio now? Let me know if you can hear the game audio. It's showing up on here. I don't know if it's just like really low. But let me see. Gaming. Okay, let me know if you can see the. Obviously, you can probably see the game, but can you hear it? They're doing the Ghostbusters thing again? Bro, give us some new skins, dude. How have we not got any superhero skins? Like, for real. Holiday skins? Boring. Bro, give me a Batman skin. Like, what's going on here? Fall Guys, as the children would say, failed off. All right, what are the game modes? Bouncy bean time, boring. Oh no! Go back. I will always play Blast Ball. I will destroy in this game. Let's go, destroying in Blast Ball. All right, chickadee check. I hope y'all can hear the audio. All right, I'm gonna turn this off real quick. Bam, and then switch over here. Okay, y'all can hear it. Just verifying. All right, I got this. Let's see if we still got it. I have not played Fall Guys in forever, so we'll see if we're still legit. If we're too legit to quit. Oh, I want to go to Blast Ball, dude. I thought it was Blast Ball like the whole time. Is it just a Blast Ball final? Oh, it's the Blast Ball through the whole games. Okay. I'm down with that. Oh, I already forgot how to grab stuff. Ah! Oh! No! Oh, I got this. Come on. Oh, no! Oh, shit! Oh, my God. I'm so bad. My teammate already quit, too? You gotta be shitting me. Oh, I got it. That's not gonna be good enough, but I'll... Hey, what up, Clay? How you doing, man? What, I saw your text. What kind of job are you interviewing for tomorrow? All right, we're not gonna get anywhere here. My teammate quit on me. We're gonna lose automatically, right? Yeah, my teammate quit. There was no way we were gonna win that. Lame. How's life over there? Is it snowing? It's supposed to get really cold here pretty soon. I don't know how it is where you're at nowadays. Do I want to keep playing that? Duos, weekly show. I have to play with a teammate. This sucks. I don't need no teammate, bro. I got it on my own. It's a company that sells tables and chairs for businesses. Dude, next week it's going to hit -9. I'm gonna die. Damn. Have you learned all the cold people tricks? Like, I don't know. I know there's like a lot of stuff. Like, in case your power goes out, you should learn how to heat up certain things to make like a little area that keeps you warm. Like, I don't know. There's like a bunch of stuff that I was reading. It was when we had that snowstorm here that killed people. There was a lot of people up north that were like, yo, all y'all people that your power's out, y'all got to start doing this. And everybody was like, yo, this shit actually works, yada yada. I don't know if you've learned those northern tricks. But yeah, -9, that does not sound fun. Whee! What, I'm assuming, because I know we haven't talked in a bit, but are you going to buy Suicide Squad, or nah, you're going to pass on it? Because I think you said your one game you're buying is Final Fantasy or something like that? I don't even think it's Rebirth, right? I think you're buying, are you buying 16 or some shit? I already bought Suicide Squad and I bought Final Fantasy, so those will be my games. The only 2 games I'll be playing for a bit, which I actually kind of don't mind. I just hope they're good. I'm not worried about Final Fantasy. I'm worried about Suicide Squad. But I don't know, telling myself that I can't buy stuff, it kind of like makes you appreciate what you got right now, you know what I mean? Although I will say, I wish I could just go buy some food, like some fast food, because I'm also not buying fast food. But yeah, having to be like, oh man, let me go buy some sandwiches or stuff, that kind of blows over and over. But it is what it is, you know? Gotta save money somehow. But yeah, I'm hoping Suicide Squad's gonna be good. Bum, 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 bum. I'm gonna pass on SS for now. If the updates get better, then maybe I'll pick it up. But yeah, Rebirth and 16 are the games I'm picking up in the next 2 months. Nice. 16's already out, right? It's like the one that came out last year. Is that, am I correct on that? Hey, Clay, miss you, buddy. What up, Moncray? How you doing? Moncray, I don't know if you've listened to today's podcast, But I answered, dude. I don't know, Clay. I don't know if you've listened to the podcast either. But dude, I got so defeated on today's podcast, man. For anybody that's in the chat that hasn't listened to the podcast today, I recorded for an hour, about an hour. It could have been longer, but it was at least an hour. I recorded for an hour, and my mic was muted. I was so pissed. Like, you can literally hear it in the podcast. Like, I'm so defeated after I come back from this little break, and I'm just like, guys, it just sounds so bad, dude. I couldn't believe it happened. I just looked over, and the audio line was dead, and I was like, no. I couldn't believe it. It was terrible. But I answered everybody's questions and everything. Oh, shit. No! Out for now, but your squad is still in it. Okay. Let's go. Oh, my squad's still not in it. Oh, we're going to finish 4th, I think. Or we're good. You should answer the question next week and reply to them. Yeah, no, I'm going to answer them next week. That's what I say in the podcast. Yeah, 16 is out. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. Dude, I still have Final Fantasy 15, and I haven't played that yet. I don't know. I've been thinking about playing some of those games. I need to get more... I need to have a... So one thing I'm planning out right now is, and I mentioned this on the podcast a couple weeks back, because I think it was Arwitz that asked me, like, what's something I learned in 2023 that I'm going to apply in 2024? And that's, like, better organizational skills. I literally have it written down here that says create a planning day. I'm going to start having a day where I plan out the rest of my week. And I've tried this before, but I would go too far in advance. I think I need a day where I plan out, like Sunday, right? Sunday, I wake up and for 4 hours of the day, I plan out how the week's gonna go or something, because I need time. Like last night, if you guys haven't seen the new video on YouTube, on the new channel, I should say, I spent like 2 or 3 hours trying to make that thumbnail last night, because I had so many iterations of the thumbnail for that video, and I was like, no, this thumbnail's not good enough. I need a better thumbnail. And I was spending a lot of time. I was like, dude, I need to start planning this stuff out better, because that video should have came out yesterday. And it was supposed to come out yesterday, but I was like, dude, I don't even have a thumbnail yet. And so I pushed it to today, to come out to today. But I don't know. I'm going to see how it does. I want to try to upload every Wednesday, because what I've heard is Wednesdays are the best day to upload videos. But I don't know if that's true or not. I mean, it's been working for me. The Mr. Beast video did pretty well, and so did that Scholastic video. I don't know if the Scholastic video also did well because it has hentai in the fucking on the cover. I think I've seen some comments of people being like, yo, homeboy really put this in the thumbnail, which I think is funny. No! Let's see. Let's see. I'm good. Hope everything's been... hoping to make a comeback soon, but I think this new job has me off on the weekends. I'm good. I hope everything's been fine for you. Thumbnail was wild. I would show it, but I own that book. I have that book back there. I haven't read it yet, though. Because here's the thing. I have heard a lot about that book, like because it's a meme, right? The book's called Metamorphosis. Well, in English... I think I forget what it's called in Japan. It's not called Metamorphosis. I think it's called like Emergence or some shit. But anyways, everybody fucking raves about it. Like, they're like, that book's so crazy, that book's fucked up or whatever. And I'm like, I want to read it. Like, I'm very down with that kind of stuff. Like, if there's a buzz around something, I want to see why it's so impactful or why people think it's so wild. So, but yeah, I had bought all those things around Christmas, and then they finally came in. I have a lot of shit that went down with all that stuff, dude. I had the worst shopping season ever during Christmas. I had somebody try to scam me on Amazon. I had an art print that I bought get sent in, and it got bent to hell, which sucks. And then I also bought some books and got charged like 4 different times, and I'm like, what's happening? So yeah, my buying stuff in December was horrible. I heard that it was unfappable because of how messed up it was and how her life goes down. Yeah, I heard it's a pretty fucked up book. But, you know, I kind of want to read it for that. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, you know, because I have picked up my, like, reading of spicy manga, and, I have read some of the stories for plot. I'm not gonna lie, there's actually some good stories out there, and I'm like, hey, yo! Which I think is pretty cool. Because I don't know if you guys saw it. I don't know if anybody picked this up. Because I've been making shorts. Like, if you guys have not been checking out the new channel, I think you're kind of missing out. But I made a short about my top 10 goals. And if you really pay attention, after I say comics and manga, there is a frame quickly in the video. And it is a frame from a freaking degenerate hentai, which I think is funny. But it's not, it doesn't show anything bad. It's just a frame from a hentai. So I think only people that know where that book is from will get it. But I just wanted to throw it in there. That guy's dumb. I love just throwing random stuff in the new videos. It's just fun. I have fun with the editing. You think I'm dumb, guy? I guess right now, just released a 26 video of Suicide Squad. Oh, wow, nice. I heard it's a very sad cautionary tale. Yeah, that's what I've heard too. And I've actually seen El Shoto, who's the writer and illustrator of that book, talk about it. And people were like, dude, what the fuck? I own another book of his. It's like a compilation of short stories. And some of the stories in there were good. Some of them were kind of sussy. Cause like, I'm like, I just don't like the way he drew some of the characters. Cause they felt kind of on the young side, even though the books tell you they're like, oh yeah, this is 18 plus and yada yada whatever. I'm just like, bro, this is kind of sussy. Like, this is not kind of sussy. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. But it's also like anime, so it's kind of hard to tell with anime sometimes. But I just go off of, can you write? I mean, maybe, how do you know I'm out writing one right now? But no, it's one of those things. I will never limit myself to creativity and writing. I think I could write one. But the thing is like, the funny thing about that is that's going to be a lot more illustration, right? Obviously, there's going to be dialogue and stuff, but you're going to have to put in their panel with, you know, like sound effects, fap, fap, boing, boing, kind of whatever. Like, you have to do that kind of stuff. Like, you have to do that in comics. But with fucking, like, if you're doing, like, freaking hentai or whatever, you gotta put in all those sounds, too, which I think is fucking hilarious. So, I actually don't think it would be that hard to write, in my opinion. But I will say, dude, because I've read a few, some of the stories are kind of lame. Like, you know, you can tell people are just, a lot of stories are very generic. Especially, like, I've read some of the, like, the NTR shit. I don't know how people are into that. Like, it's just, it's depressing. You know what I mean? I think the only people that are into that are people that love those situations. Like, dudes that probably like taking girls from guys, and also chicks that are into that as well, or that are into cheating. Like, I don't understand how people enjoy those stories. Like, the art's always great, which I'll say that. The art is always great, which blows my mind. But the stories, I'm just like, this is kind of sad. There is a fandom ending with JoJo editing in it, which makes it a good ending, which is now considered canon. Really? I'll have to check that out. I feel like you should write an amazing, heartfelt story, then add the spicy stuff later. Well, see, here's the thing. If you really want to, like, learn about that, or you want to hear a good thing, go to Trash Taste, the podcast Trash Taste, and they talk to El Shoto, the guy that wrote Metamorphosis, or wrote and drew, created it. And he talks about how, in that industry, like, you have to, like, let's just say you have 70 pages, right? 70 pages to tell your story. The industry wants, like, 50 of those pages to be, like, actual, like, hentai art. So what El Shoto does is he's like, well, if I want to tell a good story, then I'll just build the story into the hentai. And so that's what he does, and that's maybe why his story got so fucked up and got so crazy, because he was trying to tell this story with it. And yeah, I don't know. I think it's interesting to hear the conversations, because remember, these are bigger industries. Unless you're like self-produced, you're gonna be at the whim. It's like Batman, right? DC's probably telling every Batman writer, they're like, hey, you need to make Batman look cool. We don't give a shit about your story, especially if you've been reading Batman lately. We don't give a shit about your story. We just want Batman to look cool and do cool shit. So like there's a lot of writers that will just try to make Batman do cool shit, and it's not like, the stories are boring as hell. So that's something I would think that's the same thing in the industry. Is they're like needs more hentai, so like do more, and people probably sacrifice stories, because there's so many stories that are it's the same state and beat. Hey, what's up, Mel? I don't know why there's double things, but what's up, Mel? How's life? Hopefully, Mel, I need to ask, how you feeling? I know your Seahawks just lost Pete Carroll. I know he's staying with the organization. By the way, we're also going to be sworn enemies going forward, because I am pretty sure the Seahawks are going to steal the Cowboys defensive coordinator. All right, look, I know he was there with y'all before and won a Super Bowl and did all that shit, but he's ours, okay? He's ours now. And I don't want him to go to the Seahawks, because also y'all are in the damn NFC. So I don't need you here. I don't need you in our conference, Dan Quinn. I need him to stay with the Cowboys. But I'm hoping, you know what? I won't mind if Dan Quinn goes to Seattle if we win the Super Bowl this year. I won't care. At that point, I don't give a shit. We can lose all our coaches. I won't give a damn as long as we win the Super Bowl. But I have a feeling he's going to Seattle. I don't know how I feel about the Hawks. No finders keepers in this case, though. Already 2024 is slightly better than 2023 for me. That's good. Only fan buyers probably like NTR. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know about that. There is a lot of people that absolutely hate NTR. Like, it is just the bane of their existence. I don't really hate it, but like when I read it, I'm just like, who likes it? You know what I mean? Like, it's not. I just feel bad for the characters, So it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. They have the best art, though. I will hands down say that. Because I will say, too, that is how I've bought a lot of my books. I have bought a lot of my books by judging them by the cover, because some of the covers are fire. And, yeah, that's, I will say I have bought some books, and I'm like, what did I buy? Because they're not stories that make me happy in any way. Ugh. Mel, is this game gonna die or what? I know. Oh, I noticed that same old skins seems kind of boring. Don't seem like they're really trying with this game. Still old maps. Are we gonna see the shutdown of Fall Guys in 2024? But Moncray, I think I can write it. I would say, don't be shocked if I say I write a story in 2024. Although I don't want to count that as the thing I write for 2024, because that is one of my goals. I'd prefer to actually write a full-blown series that is readable for everybody. The creator of Valmont probably liked NTR. I would probably agree with that. Fall Guys 2 coming 2025. Wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. I'm surprised. I mean, I guess it would be really difficult, but I wouldn't mind seeing a Fortnite Fall Guys crossover. Like, they should do something. Maybe. I'm thinking of coming up with a plan B. Did you hear that 500 people got let go from Mediatonic, including Lore Master and the guy who made the costume deals with Amazon? No, it wasn't that a while back, though? Like, wasn't like that the original creators and stuff that got let go? Dude, there's a lot of layoffs happening right now. A lot of layoffs. I think Amazon's laying off like 1,700 people, and then Twitch is laying off like 500 people. A lot of layoffs happening all over the place. Yeah, I don't know, man. I've kind of lost interest in this game. It's always fun to come back to. But I went back to playing Apex. I will say that. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I want to start playing more story games. I need to start playing a lot of these games I own that I've never played. I've been playing Horizon every once in a while. Also, how does the mic sound, by the way? If you guys haven't noticed, this is a new mic. This is that mic I had a long time ago that I never bought, or I never used, because I had to buy other equipment to use this mic. But there's no, like, filter or pop filter on... I didn't have a pop filter on the last one either. But I actually don't know how I should have this mic directional-wise. So I kind of just have it like this, and I've been recording videos and stuff with it. Fuck! Is a Doctor Who game possible to make? I think if you were to make the Doctor Who game like you would make, you know, like the Telltale games, I think that would be how you do it. I think you can make a Doctor Who game like that. Because then you can have consequences and, you know, the Doctor has to pick if a whole planet dies or, you know, whatever. I think you could have a really good game like that. So, yeah, I think you can make a Doctor Who game. Fall Guys should incorporate elements of Gang Beast. Dude, I wish there would be a Gang Beast 2. Gang Beast 2 would be fire. Oh, my teammate died. Womp womp. I would love for the... I wish that one game, what is it called? Animal Party? I wish that would come to consoles. I think it's on Xbox, but it might be an Xbox exclusive, which sucks. I just have, like, no, like, I don't know, the game modes and stuff right now on this, I don't really care for. You know what I mean? Not really a fan of anything. Dude, you want to know what I bought? Like a while back. I bought Madden because I wanted to play a football game. No joke. Fall ball just left yesterday. Aw, boo. I've been playing this randomly. Just fucking Madden. I bought Madden. I haven't bought Madden since Gronkowski was on the cover. I've been playing a lot of Genshin lately as well. They've had a new update and stuff. That's been pretty fun. I was playing Apex a lot during Christmas and all that times because the Loba skin came out. So I had to max out the Loba skin and getting damage, so I was playing Apex for a while. But I do play Horizon in my off time, just kind of like playing it you know, good time. But I have bought the new Suicide Squad game, and I bought the new Final Fantasy. So when those come out, I will be streaming those, most likely. Unless I want to play on my own. I don't know. I will stream... I will definitely stream Suicide Squad for sure, because it's gonna be, I'm gonna have it 3 days early, so I'm gonna stream that. I don't think there's any kind of embargo or bullshit with that, and if there is, fuck it. I bought it early. I should be able to do what I want with it. Is Apex more like Fortnite or Overwatch? I would say it's more like Overwatch than it is Fortnite, but I don't know. It's kind of it has abilities like Overwatch, but it's a battle royale like Fortnite. So, you know, that's kind of how I would say it. Apex is fun though. Have I done my dailies today? I think I've done my dailies. I don't know if there's anything else. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if those other games are in my library yet. I don't know when I can download them. But yeah, I have fun. By the way, has anybody that's played the Final Fantasy games, how many side stories are there? Because I know that there was Final Fantasy the remake, which was the original, or the first one. Then there is like Intermission, which I played that on stream too, if I'm not mistaken, which is with Ify or Yiffy or whatever her name is. And then is there a third one that I haven't played? You streaming GTA 6 in the future in 2 years? Sure, yeah. If I'm still streaming and making content, I will definitely be streaming that. I saw your new channel is up to 222 subs. Congrats. Yeah. You know, it's been pretty cool. We'll play a little bit more Fall Guys here in a bit. But, yeah, the new channel has been surprisingly it's been going well. I will say, I think I will 100%. I'm enjoying making content. I think it's fun. I have been very happy with what I've been putting out. The reception seems pretty well. If I bring up, let me see if I bring up the UbiTubes. The one thing I will say, learning how to do thumbnails on my own is kind of rough. So like, I did do this thumbnail, right here. Where is my camera? Why is my camera not on the screen? So yeah, this thumbnail was, I don't know how it's doing. I don't know. Here's the thing. The one thing I'm learning with uploading new content is when is the best days to upload, all that kind of stuff like that. But I'm trying to make more engaging thumbnails, more interesting thumbnails. If you've noticed my intros, I actually put some effort into my intros. Intergrade. And then there's one with Zach you haven't played, that it's reunion. So, wait. Haven't played. That's okay. So, well, see, it's weird because like intergrade makes sense. But it also, is it called intergrade? Or is it, I'd have to look it up. But I could have sworn it was called like intermission in the actual game. But I know it's called intergrade in the store, which is weird. But anyways, yeah, if you guys haven't noticed, I've made all of these thumbnails right here, on my own. I paid for man, I pretty much fucking made this thumbnail, to be honest. But anyways, I paid for these. Well, I actually made this one too. I paid for these, I should say. I did pay for all of these. But which kind of sucks is I made these thumbnails here on my own, and they've done so much better than anything I paid for. So, pay, like, I feel like I kind of got scammed. Granted, I could not make something like this. I think this is a fantastic thumbnail. Maybe the video quality just isn't there, or maybe people don't really care because they don't know who... I think the content here, people don't really... They might know who Ludwig is. They don't care that I challenged him, you know what I mean? And so what I've been trying to do with some of these videos is I'm trying to make shorts that go along with the video or can push to this video in somehow. If you guys haven't paid attention, by the way, learn this, Mel, since you make content. I learned that you can actually pick your thumbnails for shorts only if you upload through the app. So this video, I was able to pick this thumbnail because I made it on my computer, sent it to my phone, and uploaded it through the YouTube app. And that's how I got that thumbnail. So something I know for the future, because, dude, I've been getting fucked. Look at this thumbnail right here. My stupid ass face here. This one got kind of lucky because it at least has SpongeBob in it. But you can't tell what this is about, what this is about, what this is about. Like, what this is about, what this is about. Like, there's not anything good in there. So, like, you just see my stupid face, which sucks. And so I'm glad that I figured that out. Actually, YouTube told me themselves because I've been hitting them up on Twitter a lot. And they were like, oh, you can actually pick it through the app. And I was like, nobody does that. You can't do it post, which I think is dumb, but is what it is. So yeah, that's something to learn. But what I've been doing, if you guys have not been watching these videos, like, I've been posting, I think this is a really good tactic, by the way. If you, let me see, go through here. I wish I could speed these up, but anyways, you have to wait a little bit on this one. But I've been doing this little trick since these are really big right here. You can hyperlink to a video. It's these one-click pushes. I've been doing it to where I have like arrows pop up, if you guys haven't noticed, and it points to the video. And this video right here, I had it pushed to the Scholastic video when it came out. This video did pretty well right at launch. And I don't know if that helped the Scholastic video or if the Scholastic video itself did well on its own. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's a nice little strat that I think people should use if you're making shorts. I think it's really important to do. So it'll pop up here in a little bit. I'm pretty sure. There you go. So I always change the title like to make it fit what it is. So I put like my latest video here and bada bing bada boom, and it points to the Scholastic video, which I think works out pretty well. So a good little strat there if you wanna steal that, any creators out there. But yeah, I've been making these thumbnails. This first thumbnail really sucked. If anybody saw the first thumbnail, it said like, I think I had the Scholastic logo here, then it had like equals, and then it said like porn or some shit. on a fish hook. I don't know. I was like, I wanted to change it up, and I think the before the after makes so much more sense with the context of the video. So I think they did pretty well. If you guys haven't seen this Bass Pro Shop one, I highly suggest you go check it out after the stream, because your boy went undercover to a Bass Pro Shop. It's just stupid. It's silly. I think it's kind of zany. You know, go check it out. But I've been having fun. I can genuinely say I've been having fun making content again, and I think that's kind of what matters at the end of the day. But yeah, it's been nice. It's also kind of feel like it's just kind of like, you know, I don't want to say thought-provoking content, but it is content that there is conversation behind, which I think is kind of interesting. I might need to change the title of that Bass Pro Shop one, because it's already been an hour and it's not getting views. So I need to come up with a new title for that for sure. But I think the Scholastic one's doing pretty well. If I didn't have to sneak in work tomorrow, I'd stay longer. See ya, chat. Bye, Mel. Thanks for coming by. There are too many Final Fantasy games for me to start. It's like One Piece games. No, here's the thing, Moncray. Here's the thing. No Final Fantasy game, besides the remakes that are happening right now, no Final Fantasy game requires you to play a previous Final Fantasy game. You can literally start anywhere. There is not any kind of story. There's not anything that connects Final Fantasy to other Final Fantasies. The only things that will be, I guess, noticeable or, you know, that would connect are like the materia, which is how you use powers and stuff like that, or the GFs in it, like the God Forces. I don't know what they're called, Guardian Forces or whatever. Those are the only things. You'll see some of the same Guardian Forces, and they're the big like monsters you can use to battle, or that you end up battling, either one. And so those are like really the only things that transfer over. So you could start any freaking Final Fantasy. I would say play 7 remake is great, because the new one's about to come out. So I would say play that one. If not, if you want to play some of the older ones, 10, I think 10 is awesome. Love 10. Because they have this mini game in there called Blitzball. Oh, love Blitzball. My favorite fucking thing. I probably put more hours in Blitzball than I did in the actual story of the game, which I thought was funny. Because there's like a tournament in Blitzball that you can win, I think, if I remember correctly. And I would just like save right before that, and I would win the tournament. Like, it was just fucking awesome. And I would also like take the controls off where I got to control the character, and I would do the moves myself. It's such a better playing experience. I wish they would make that a game by itself. There should be a Final Fantasy game where it's all the mini games in a game. That would be great. Let's see. Posted your Bass Pro Shop video on Reddit. Not sure what sub to put it in though. Oh, I have no idea. I don't know. I try not to be hands-on in any sharing of my videos, because especially on Reddit, oh my god. Because, and let me know if this happens to you, Moncray, if you are posting my content on Reddit. Let me know if people talk shit to you and they're like, bro, you don't need to post your content here. Because that's how Reddit is. Can you start Resident Evil anywhere? Not really. Resident Evil, I would say you got to start with the original Resident Evil. I hear that they might be remaking Resident Evil 1. I don't know if that's the case or not. But no, I mean, you could play any Resident Evil and kind of get the gist of the story, but, you know, it is kind of a linear story, so you might want to play 1 to start, to be honest. But Resident Evil, there's not a remake of 1 right now. You'd have to play the original. There might be a remaster. I don't know if there's a remaster out there, but yeah, I don't know. You can't play that anyways. But Final Fantasy, you can start it anywhere. I would do 10. 8's my favorite. Love 8. 7's great. 10 was solid. I never played 9. I never played Final Fantasy 9. I didn't, and I don't think I've played anything after 10, to be honest. I never played 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So yeah, so I really kind of just played a few of them, to be honest. But I still love the series. I think it's fantastic. I own 15. I own 15. I just haven't never played it. They just don't comment at all on it. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I don't know, man. There's a lot of people that just won't watch YouTube videos. I think the thing with Reddit, you have to embed the video. The video has to be able to be played from Reddit or like inside Reddit. People do not want to leave Reddit So if it will not play inside of Reddit, people won't watch it. I wanted to play that game, Detroit Become Human. Detroit Become Human's really good. That's a fantastic game. That game has like an insane like tree of decisions that can be made. Because like every time you finish a chapter, it tells you all the decisions you could have made. And like sometimes you'll have like a really short one, but you could have went like extremely long, which is nuts. So every decision you make in that game matters, and it's nuts. It's a fantastic game though. Yeah, Detroit Become Human was fun. Those types of games are really fun stream games, I think. Because I think everybody would make different choices. You know what I mean? I don't think anybody plays the same. Because especially if you were the guy trying to do the revolution, there were people that are like, I'm a robot, I'm gonna kill all the humans. You know, they play that way. I was playing a way to make it peaceful to where humans will live with the robots. You know what I mean? I could download it as an MP4, then upload it, but I don't want to take yeah, it would take away from the video views. Well, sometimes, depending on the subreddit, Moncray, you can embed a URL. If you can embed the URL, then that would help. But it all depends on the subreddits. Dude, my current managers are trying to get me to come into work after I have requested it 2 weeks ago, and since I'm forced to work late today, it made Abby have to call in. Damn, that sucks. If I went to work tomorrow, it would force Abby to call in 2 days in a row. I know I want to make Connor an emotional psychopath designed to complete his mission. Damn, see? Exactly. That's how people are. That sucks, Clay. Clay, I guess I'm confused because we haven't talked in a bit. I've been really busy. I know you got a lot of stuff going on too. Wasn't like so your wife got a new job. Wasn't she applying for another job? Because I could have sworn you told me that like, I mean, maybe I made this up. I thought she was getting a job to where you were going to be able to like be at home doing content. Did I misread that? Or I could have sworn you told me something like that. Or was that a job she was interviewing for and I'm just getting them mixed up and she didn't get it? 365 Reddits have seen the post, but no one has interacted. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me. I think, like, you know, Twitter. I think Twitter is good places to post kind of stuff like that. But, you know, I am not going to control anything that anybody that shares my content. If you share my content, I appreciate it. But I'm just trying to make the content as good as possible. Like I said, after I end this stream, I'm going to try to think of some new titles to try to make it a bit more engaging. But, you know, it is what it is. Because, yeah, changing the Scholastic one to the scary truth about Scholastic book fairs, dude, it started getting some traction after that. And I was like, yo. Because I think the thumbnail is pretty decent for this Bass Pro Shop one. I think it's an intriguing thing, you know? You got the logo here. You know it's about Bass Pro Shop. And then you have, like, what the hell happened with this guy? And I think this was really popular this past week. So I feel like people would know that. And then, you know, I think this is like, why has this kid got this big-ass fish there? So I think it's intriguing enough. Also, it's kind of small here, but if you're on your phone, I think you see it very clearly too. But it is what it is. I don't think the thumbnail's a problem. I think I need to change the title. So she was in the running for one of those jobs, didn't get it. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. But yeah, no, I think yeah, I mean, I appreciate anybody sharing the video. I mean, if you guys are watching and liking and stuff, that's good enough. But dude, this video is getting a lot of both of these videos here, we're getting a lot of comments. Like, I think I have more comments on this video than I do the Mr. Beast one. Oh, nice. Perfect amount of comments on this one. But yeah, and I think Mr. Beast, I don't know, maybe I think there's probably not as many on this one. Oh, 54. Not bad. But this one was funny because what did somebody post? Somebody was like, they like knew exactly what that post was from, which I thought was funny. They even had like the number. Where was it at? I know I replied to it. So, oh, right here. Bro really put 177013 into the thumbnail. I'm like, how do you guys have these memorized? Like, holy shit. Also, what website are you using? Bass Pro Shop has become Ohio. It's been wild, man. It was fun making that video. I'm hoping people enjoy it. We'll see what happens, but you know, I want to try to get to a point where I can drop 2 videos a week, but again, it comes down to organizing, being really organized. You know, I got to remember, sure, like every Thursday is pretty much podcast day, so I'm recording the podcast, editing the podcast, dropping that. So that's like 1 day out of the week. Cause like, dude, after I do something like that, I'm just like kind of drained, and I'm like, I don't want to do any more editing. I don't want to do anything else. That's kind of how today was, cause I forgot to record the podcast. I usually try to record the podcast Wednesday night, if possible. That way I just have to post it on Thursday, and I have Thursday to still do stuff. Because the way my brain works is when I get something done, like if I complete a task, like a big task, like, you know, uploading, like editing a video, that's a big task for me. It'll be like, all right, we did one good positive thing today. That's it. We're good. We don't need to continue to do more. And so what I try to do is I try to maximize my amount of productivity in a day so it frees up the next day. So if I drop a video on, like, say, Wednesday night, right? Because that's what I want to try to do. I want to try to drop a video every Wednesday night, because I've heard that that's like the best time to upload whatever. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's just kind of the goal. And if I upload that, let's say it goes live around 7 o'clock my time, then I'm like, okay, I could chill for an hour or two and then record the podcast like really late on Wednesday. And I only have that. I mean, that's only happening because, you know, with me and Clay's time schedules are just so bad. So I can just be like, all right, I can do it on my end, you know, that late. And so I try to take advantage of that. And that way, when Thursday comes around, I actually have Thursday to be able to work. Instead of being like, well, I did the podcast, I don't need to do anything, I'm good. And so I've been trying to really maximize my my time. So it's been a lot, but I definitely want to get to a point where I'm uploading at least like twice a week, which would be really cool. But I think I have been putting a lot of shorts out. I've been dropping like 2 shorts a week, which is good. My goal was to drop 1 long form and 1 short a week. And I've been doing that for the most part. And I think I'm getting back in the groove of it. So hopefully I'll be able to do more. About to share the Lud video in Lud subreddit. I'll see how it goes. I will say I have shared it there before. So people, and especially in Lud subreddit, people will probably talk shit to you because they're kind of assholes. No offense to Lud subreddit. But I've done that there too. But hey, feel free to post it, like I said, wherever. Bump, bump, bump. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw this too, like, right here. Moist Critical's talking about it. But Twitch just laid off 500 people today. And they admitted that they're not profitable. Amazon's been really supportive up until now. But I think they're like, yo, where the fuck's the money? And so I would not be surprised if at some point Twitch shuts down, which would be kind of crazy. His Discord is brutal too. Yeah, I would not be surprised about his Discord. I don't know what it is about Lud's community. It's crazy. They're cool people most of the time, but like they really hate the idea of you like promoting shit, which is kind of crazy. I don't know, which is weird because like that's what Lud does. Like Lud is a content whore at times, you know, which I think is funny, but I don't know. I think it's just wild. But anyways, if Twitch starts going down, I hope YouTube makes a bid to buy it and then just takes all the integration, like every feature Twitch has, just steal it and apply it to YouTube. And oh my God, if you just made Twitch, if you just switch the colors and put a YouTube logo instead, perfect. Would absolutely love it. But will that happen? Doubt it. Anyways. So yeah. Crazy stuff there. But yeah, I don't know. Like posting videos in subreddits can be really wild at times. You want to know what was funny? What's funny about subreddit? Some of the most wholesome subreddits I went to that were like supportive were the spicy subreddits when I was doing the spicy content. I would be talking to like the developers of the games and stuff and being like, "Oh yeah, I played your game, man. It's pretty fun." And they're like, "Oh dude, thank you so much for making a video and stuff." Wholesome. Everybody's over here thinking they're degenerates because of the content they're making, all that kind of stuff. Hell no. Some of the most supportive people. They're like, "Oh man, if you ever want to try to play my game, I can send you a free copy." Like, man, dude, wholesome. Like, so good. Like, bruh. Everybody thinks everybody that likes spicy content is degenerate and shit, which they are, but doesn't mean that they're not nice people. You can be a degenerate and be a nice person at the same time. All right, I don't really feel like playing much. I'd rather talk than play games. Wasn't really feeling Fall Guys, to be honest. But yeah, I don't know, man. Kind of crazy stuff. Turn the PlayStation down, put some music back on. Burp. They want to be him so bad. Crazy, because it's a self-promo tab in the Discord. Yeah, dude. I've seen it. Like, that's why I don't like... That's why I said when I did the top 10 goals is to get noticed by a YouTuber, I just want my videos to be good enough to be noticed. Which, I just want to put... Look, check this out. I need to show you guys something that I thought was crazy. And I left this comment... I left this comment on the podcast. So I listened to Ludwig's podcast with The Yard, because I think it's a really good podcast. But I need to show you guys something. Check this out. It happened at for anybody that watched the Scholastic video. What music you listening to lately? Lately, I've been listening to a lot of like old school rock, but a lot more. Dude, actually, you know what? I've been listening to a lot of like J-pop and stuff like that, because it's all like anime music and stuff. So like I just type in like J-pop. So I've been listening. I also been listening to some K-pop too. So like a lot of stuff over there. But that's if I'm saying that what I've been listening to the most lately, it's definitely that. Because it's so funny, because like I'll be like, I want to listen to anime music, but it's not anime music. It's my stupid brain thinks of it that way. It's just Japanese artists. Like, that's all it is. It's like if I got Taylor Swift, if we got like Taylor Swift, or we got Metallica or somebody to do the openings for Daredevil or, you know, whatever, Princess Bride. Like, we know them as like, oh yeah, that's Taylor Swift, that's somebody. But I don't live in Japan. I don't know all the Japan artists and musicians and all that stuff. So when I'm like, oh yeah, dude, this fucking anime music, dude, this is a fucking Jujutsu Kaisen opening. But it's like a huge band in Japan, which I think is just so funny. Like, I'm just like, you're dumb. So yeah, anyways, back to this thing that I want to point out. I was listening to the Yard podcast today. And check this out. So I thought this was kind of wild. Listen to what Ludwig says. If you listen to my Scholastic video, I just think the timing is very interesting.
Scholastic Book Fair, because I was too shy to ask my mom for it.
Embarrassed too.
I think I was.
Dude, the book Can fair you was bring so up cool. Goofus and Gallant, dude? The book fair ruled.
Book fair was so
The Scholastic
cool.
Book Fair is lit.
And
People
I never
hate
had
it now.
any money.
Why
people
do
hate it now?
Did they?
Wait, why?
Is Gen Z trying to cancel the Scholastic Book Fair?
Yeah.
I think it's actually Gen X.
That's cute.
Because it's making the kids woke.
No.
No.
The book fair.
The Scholastic Book Fair is now making the kids gay.
Yeah, Captain Underpants is.
So you hear that, right? He's like, he just legit talked about the Scholastic Book Fair and how people are hating on it. I'm gonna be, what's up, Ivan? Let me finish my thought here, and I'll say what's up to you, my friend. So talking about the Scholastic Book Fair there, right? My video came out a week ago, and I'm not saying that he saw my video, but here's the thing. I found out about that Scholastic whole craziness. Let me bring up where I got it from. I had to go into my files real quick. The story for the Scholastic video came out from a small newsletter journalist from my understanding, where I first heard it. I don't know where Lud found it at, but I think it's just crazy that I dropped that video a week ago and he just so happened to talk about the Scholastic Book Fair. Not saying that he saw my video, but if he saw the content of when that story like got made, dude, that happened in December, maybe even November. I think maybe it was probably December. I think I have it on Twitter. Let me see. I think I bookmarked it. Let me see. Go here. Go to this guy because this guy is the one that did it. Where's it at? 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 Oh, this guy's been posting. He's been posting a lot. When did he post the original? When did he post the original? Bro, when actually for real though. For real, when did he post? Okay, right here. Dude, this is the original post where I got the information from right here on the 29th. On the 29th of November is when that post originally happened. And we're basically 2 months later, almost, a month and a half. And he just so happens to mention the Scholastic Book Fair. I dropped my video a week ago. Curious. I also have a Ludwig video that ties to Ludwig. I wonder if he randomly came across it. Think it would be interesting. I don't know. I think it was just coincidence, but still, I like to do that. Thank you. I'll pass along the feedback. Also, we talk about it here. Oh, wow. Okay. So I asked about this. I asked about this today because this pisses me off. I run multiple YouTube accounts. Having the Switch account and the sign out account here pisses me off. This guy, he works for YouTube, says, thanks, I'll pass it along the feedback. We also talk about it here. So I'm going to need to watch this video because this super, super pisses me off. Because when you press sign out, it doesn't sign you out of one thing. It signs you out of every single account. So if I'm signed into like 6 accounts, it signs me out of every single one, and it pisses me off. So they need to change that shit because it's annoying, or at least ask me if I want to sign out. Anyways, Ivan, what is up, my friend? What's up, bro? Love the podcast today. Thank you. I appreciate it. Although, if you listen to the whole podcast, you know it wasn't a great day. Because, man, what I am now dubbing the Phantom Hour, I recorded for an hour today, and it's an hour you guys will never hear. Sucks. That's why my voice is, like, raspy as hell. Like, my throat feels raspy. That's because I recorded for an hour and freaking it didn't get to get posted. But anyways, I appreciate you listening to it. Also, still gonna say, I think Ludwig saw my video. Comment on the video, Lud, if you saw it. Yeah, I know, bro. It's all good. Yeah, dude, I went off too, man. I'm pretty sure I rant. There was a question. By who was it? I think it was Jason Todd, who asked, like, is it childish for dads to have, like, Batman bed sheets or, like, Batman underwear? Dude, I went off on that topic, and I'll just have to talk about it next week. But, like, I even told, like, a personal story on that, of somebody that, like, shamed me for having things that I liked. And, like, bro, I went off. And you guys just won't know how defeated I was, like, when I saw that it didn't record. I was like, bro, sucked. But it is what it is. Life of a creator. What can you do? Boop, 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 boop. But anyways, what has everybody been up to? What has everybody been up to? I don't know. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it. Did I mention that I'm, like, currently doing a video? I'm trying to do a video where I don't spend any money until I'm out of debt. Dude, you don't realize until you tell yourself you're not going to buy anything you want, how much you buy stuff you want. Like it's wild. It's a wild thing to think, but like you don't really understand until you do it. It's crazy. But cuz like there are just things when I'm like, "Oh, I kind of want to buy that." And I'm like, "Oh, wait, I'm doing that video. I shouldn't buy it." Is that the shortest podcast ever for Batman News? Batman News? I don't know. You'd have to go back and look at the actual audio ones to compare. It's possible, though. Because I did my first 2 episodes by myself. The first episode ever had me and Clay. And then I think I did episode 2 and 3 by myself. I don't know how long those were. And then I think Clay came back on episode 4. And then he just became part of the podcast after that. But it is possible because I'm pretty sure even the podcast where I had the anxiety attack and I think Clay finished out the podcast. I'm not too sure. I think even that one it was probably over an hour. But yeah, it's possible that this is the shortest one ever. Last week would have probably been the shortest one ever had the Phantom Hour actually been posted. So, but, you know, is what it is. Unsa, unsa, unsa. But anybody reading any good books, doing any, playing any cool games and stuff like that? I'm going to try to track every book I read this year. And I'm going to try to track every book I read, every game I play, stuff like that. And just kind of see, like, over the course of a year, like, oh, this is what I did. So, I'm just curious. Because, dude, I saw my PlayStation recap. It was pathetic. Oh, my God, it was so sad. The games I played. The game I played the most was, I think it was, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That was legit the game I played the most last year. I didn't do a lot of gaming, apparently, either. But still, like, it was crazy. That was my most played game. I think I don't even have that game on my PlayStation anymore. Because it's, they did, like, pay to win for the characters. Or, like, you have to pay for the new characters. So there's a lot of people that have new characters that you can't access unless you buy them. And then, I don't know if people started protesting against it or what. It was so hard to find people to get into a server. I think people might have been pissed that everybody had to pay for the new characters, so they just stopped playing the game. And I was like, dude. So that kind of sucked. So I deleted it. Reading Japanese study books only. Really? Yo, what up? What are we talking about? What up, Dylan? Well, we were kind of just talking about, I mean, right now we're kind of just talking about, like, what everybody's reading. I was telling everybody that I'm going to try to track everything I do this year with, like, what games I play. Like, I'm talking about new stuff. I don't want to be like, I played Apex 50 million times this year. Like, if I play a new game, I want to, like, write that on an Excel sheet. Like, if I read new books and stuff, I want to put that down. Kind of shit like that, just to kind of see what I do throughout the year. We're kind of talking about the podcast that I recorded for an hour and it was on mute. So there's a phantom hour out there that nobody will hear. And yeah, it's kind of talking about, like, books and shit that I was reading. We were talking about the new channel a little while ago. Apex goated and trash at the same time. Not gonna lie. I think Apex is the best battle royale, but it's also, like, a battle royale that there are known cheaters in the game, and the game doesn't give a shit. So that sucks. It's kind of like PUBG. I think PUBG, I still love playing PUBG. I will play PUBG almost once a week, minimum. And, but there's cheaters in that game all the damn time. I don't understand cheating. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you get exposed, everybody just thinks you got a small dick. And 2, what satisfaction do you get out of cheating? The only time I heard somebody say, like, that it made sense on why people cheat is people that build up accounts and sell them. That would make sense. All right, if you're profiting off of selling accounts, I understand why people are cheating because they're like, oh, dude, I'll just get this account up to Predator or whatever and then sell it so they have all this crap or whatever. Like, that I would understand. But if you're just somebody that casually plays the game, but you're cheating, I don't get it. Like, what satisfaction is it? Like, do you get off on, like, oh, yeah, I just smurfed all these dudes, but it's not real? Like, I do not get it. Bro, I saw that in the Discord, how you forgot about turning on the mic. Yeah, dude, it sucked, bro. It was so bad. I've been playing Overwatch a lot lately since it's free and new to me. Nice. Overwatch, I did really enjoy Overwatch. I won't lie, Overwatch pissed me off when they had, like, there was, like, an Overwatch Pro, and they banned him from playing Pro because he like, said, like, free Hong Kong or some shit like that. And they were like, no. They, like, bowed to China, and they kicked that guy out of the league. And I thought that was so fucking petty. I was like, that's so shit. And I just kind of stopped playing the game. Also, Overwatch was fucking toxic when I was playing it. Like, I don't know, man. Like, you just couldn't play the game for fun. Like, if you used mics with people, they were so like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? And, like, I just started going to party mode, dude. I cannot play public mics. I just can't do it. I will not fuck around with a team like that. You know, Apex, like, it's got a great ping system, so you don't even need mics for Apex, which I love. But for the most part, like, other games like that where you need to have, like, good team mic skills, nah, fuck that. If I'm not playing with friends, I don't play it. In my opinion, it only makes sense for profit, like selling accounts or YouTube content. Yeah, I agree. I think it would be interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, for YouTube content, it makes a lot of sense. But yeah, I don't know, man. Yo, what up, Lenny? How you doing? Overwatch is by far the most toxic game. It's the only game I've been called both the F slur and the N word. In other games, it's normally just the N word. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Yeah, dude, it was toxic as fuck. Right? I don't know, man. I don't know how you could ever stop that. Because I think you risk, if you were to ban people for saying slurs on game, you would lose, which is sad, you would lose so much of the fan base. Which is sad when you say that, right? Because there's so many people that do that. And it's like, bro, like, just ban those accounts. And maybe people would learn over time, but it blows my mind. That was happening 20 years ago, man, when I was gaming. And, like, when I'm talking about internet connection was really shitty and stuff like that, still happening today blows my mind. It's crazy. A straight up crazy that's still going down. How's life, Lenny? But yeah, the cheating and everything is wild. I've been trying to play story games a lot more. So, what up, Ethan? How you doing, man? But, Moncray, what are you trying to, what are you learning Japanese for, or doing Japanese stuff for? Oh, Ivan says, I just read 2 out of 4 Batman books, year 3. Year 3? I just read 2 of 4 of Batman, year 3. Wait, there's a Batman year 3 series? I know there's a year 2 series. Unless you're talking about Jeff Johns. Are you talking about Jeff Johns' version? Watching an anime called Death Note. Bro, Death Note's Ethan actually watching something good for once. Holy crap. Dude, Death Note's fire, dude. Living the dream. Glad you're living the dream, Lenny. Glad you're living the dream, man. It's always good to hear. Bro, I watched the MatPat retiring video today, and it made me realize I've been watching you since I was 13 or 14. I'm 21 now, turning 22 this month. Crazy. Yeah, bro. See, that's the thing, too. Like, dude, I just want to be... Here's the thing, man. This is like... Because I'm not going to sit here and lie that I don't think about, like, oh, yeah, if I'm successful one day or whatever. I would be, like, the guy, the don't give up guy. I would be that YouTuber. Like, if I can become successful, like if I can finally get it with this new channel, because I think the content's a lot better. I'm already seeing people. I'm getting a new audience with the new channel, which is nice. Because dude, if you go to the comment section, there are so many people that are like, the editing on these videos are crazy, or like underrated YouTuber, or like you deserve 100,000 subs. Like, those are nice comments to hear. Like, it's really nice. But yeah, it's cool getting a new audience of people. Love the original audience. The original audience is great. You guys have been following me forever. Really appreciative. But it's nice not to see the like, dude, I remember you from Gotham, bro. Dude, you used to be like my favorite YouTuber, bro. Like, what happened to you? And it's like, I grew the fuck up, bro. I hope you did too. Like, I get it was your favorite show, but come on. It's so nice not to like be bombarded with that every time I upload a video. Because that's what would happen when I was uploading to the original channel. When I was trying to do all those spicy videos and whatnot, there was always a comment like that. So it's just so refreshing to see a whole new group of people watching the content. I'm only on, I got off Kick, man. I couldn't be on Kick, man. Like, I was trying to do it. I might do a short or a video out of those 30 days I was on Kick. I just couldn't support the platform, man. It's getting, like, too wild over there, and I just didn't want to be associated with it. It was when that dude, Ice Poseidon, like, tried to pay a dude to, like, screw a prostitute on stream and, like, didn't tell her at the start or whatever. It did come out, to be fair. It came out that he called her, but she just got weirded out when it got there. But, like, just the optics of it was really weird. Also, the CEO was in the chat all happy about it, like, yeah, egging him on and stuff. And I was like, yeah, this just platform feels really weird. And yeah, dude, I had some people like saying like slurs and shit in the chat every once in a while, but you know, it is what it is. I have an opportunity to go to Tokyo, Hong Kong, and mainland China. Dude, Lenny, if you go to Tokyo, I'm assuming you'd go to Akihabara, which is like the anime toy capital of the world where they got everything. Take 1 million pictures. I don't know if you have Instagram, Lenny. Start an Instagram account and freaking post your Tokyo photos, because I would love to see them, man. Tokyo's a dream for me. I definitely want to go someday. Although, Japan just got hit with that crazy earthquake recently, and there was a lot of damage. I don't think it was in Tokyo. It was in one of the smaller cities, I believe, but like the damage was fucked. They need AI to sound. They need AI sound to detect the N-word and F-word sound in mic. Then they get banned for 3 days until they complete a diversity inclusion module to get unbanned. That would be funny. Some people are in a time warp. You think you have a different perspective since you had success before and you kind of built it up again? No disrespect, obviously. No, dude. I take no disrespect for people that think I fell off, because I did. 100% fell off. And I think I might have made that joke in the new video. I'm not too sure, but yeah, I think I have a different perspective. And I mean, anybody that remembers, like, dude, I'm pretty sure I said that the comic book content had a ceiling, and I was never, dude. I mean, let's just look at it. Let's just look at it right now. When was the last time I made that video? Like, made a YouTube video that was comic books, like 4 or 5 years, right? Like, there's no way. I mean, it's been years. Let's see. Oh shit, wrong thing. Because, dude, with the new videos, like, I only have 222 subs on the new channel, but I have 2 videos already over 3,000 views, and I was not getting that on the new channel or the old channel at all. But yeah, like, I think perspective. Let me answer that first before we continue. But yes, I do totally have a different perspective. It's just how to do YouTube, because YouTube has changed so much, man. You can't do a lot of, like, I know there's like, people are understanding the difference between like good and bad clickbait now. So you got to learn that. Like, thumbnails matter so much more now. Titles matter so much more now. Also, the perspective I have now is to make videos that the term is evergreen, but you want to make videos that will be good for anybody to watch at any time. Like, hopefully the Scholastic video, you could watch that video now and watch it a year from now and it still makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, the topic, I think, can be an evergreen topic. Or the rise and fall of Juice from the Box. Anybody that watches me from the past or, 2 years from now can always watch the rise and fall of Juice from the Box because they'll be like, oh, this is his whole origin before starting the new channel. Same thing with the Squid Game video. That technically might not be evergreen, but the story of me possibly getting on the show, that will always be relevant because I'm like, oh shit, he could have been on the first season. Like, it's stuff like that, you know what I mean? So that's kind of how I approach videos now, opposed to every bit of content I ever made that when I was popular, it was going to be dead the next week because nobody would fucking care. They already knew, like, my theory videos, like, I hit some of them. Like, that one Jerome episode when Jerome came back and, like, his face was cut off and he kidnapped the cop car. Dude, I made a video, like, going over the photos, and I think I called, like, 90% of that episode, like, legitimately. And so, like, that was crazy. And the only people I think that are going back to watch my content, like the old content, because people are still watching it, which is crazy. Sucks because I don't make any money off of that anymore. But I think it's either for nostalgic reasons or because they want like a refresher of Gotham. Like, they don't want to rewatch all of Gotham. They just want to watch old videos and be like, oh, I remember that. And because I was so kind of like detailed in a lot of those videos, you probably can watch my videos if you want a refresher. So, like, not a lot of those videos are like, who's gonna care about like the filler episode of The Flash where he fought like the garbage man or some bullshit? Nobody's gonna care about that. People are gonna care about the Savitar stuff. Maybe they'll be like, oh yeah, let me go check out the Savitar. Or, let me go check out why the season 2 of Flash didn't make sense or whatever. Those videos might get some views, but nobody's gonna care about, like, I don't know, there was 24 episodes in a Flash season. People probably cared about like 7, like, really well, You have to reinvent yourself occasionally. I agree, Lenny. Yes, you do. Learning Japanese to go to Japan one day because America crazy. Dude, Japan is apparently one of the safest places to live. Although, because you're an American, though, you will never be accepted by Japanese, like, as a citizen. I heard it's really hard. There are some places, like, Japan seems great and everything on paper, but I watch a lot of, like, American YouTubers that live in Japan. And they've talked about how they've been blatantly, like, racist to them before because they're just like, no, you're not accepted here. Get out. Because there's a lot of places that want to keep Japan, and they don't want foreigners and stuff. So it would be crazy because I've experienced racist stuff here in America. But, dude, I think if somebody flat out told me that, like, I'm not welcome here and kicked me out of a store, that would probably be the most racist thing I've ever experienced. And that would be crazy that it was in another country, Let's see. But yeah, so the thing is, like, going back to the old channel, let's see, where are we at? Let me go here. So if we were to go to the old channel, I think the last thing I made that would be, like, comics related, like, and I'm talking about actually big comics, because this is all video games. This is already 2 years old. It's already 2 years old. I don't count the unboxing and stuff like that. It has to be, like, something show related for sure. So, like, there's some Batman stuff there, some stuff here. I talked about, that's Gotham City Central. Me and Clay were covering that. I would say, this is all podcast stuff. I wouldn't even say. So, like, right here, I talked about the Batwoman reaction. That was 4 years ago, right? 4 years ago. And, dude, when I was at the top of it, like, when I was posting regularly, because, like, when I kind of stopped was that whole, like, I'm quitting video. We'll see how long ago that was. When's the I quit video? See, this is when I came back to Gotham 5 years ago, but I think I quit 6 years prior to that. Because this is when I started trying to do that kind of content. So right here, 6 years ago, I think I was nearing 24,000 subscribers. That would have been my peak. That's what I was at 6 years ago. And if we go over, so I haven't seriously been doing this kind of content for 6 years. You go to Boba Talks, who was my biggest competition, I think, at the time. And we'll see where he's at. Let's see. I think Boba Talks has crossed 100,000 subscribers. He's at 115 subscribers. I think at the time that I quit, Boba did not have more subscribers than I did. Yeah, what up, Josh? Yeah, I don't think Boba Talks had more subscribers when I quit. So he was probably around like 16,000 if I remember correctly, maybe nearing 20. So you say that. So like let's just say he was at 20,000 subscribers when I quit doing the stuff. That means in 6 years he's gained what? So it would have been 20, then 40, 60, 80, 100, 115, and it's six. So like not even, he hasn't even grown 20,000 subs a year in the last 6 years, and he's still doing the same content. Granted, he's getting decent views, but like these are nice views, but they're not like holy shit amazing views. You know what I mean? Like, and a lot of people would be like 25,000. That's great. 20,000, 10,000. I didn't want these numbers. Like, these numbers are cool. They were cool back then, but I want like 100,000. Like, I want every video 100,000. I want some videos getting close to 1 million. Like, I want better views. And I knew back then that this kind of content, there's a ceiling for it. Like, not everybody cares about this content. Yes, we love nerd shit. We love, watching these shows. We love talking about these characters. That's why I kept the podcast going. I love the podcast. The podcast is fun. But I knew this kind of content wasn't going to give me the views that I wanted. It wasn't going to make me the creator I wanted. And that's why I legit stopped. It's part of the thinking that I was thinking about. And I'm sure I said it in those videos a long time ago. But it took me a long time to reinvent myself because I was too scared to abandon the channel. I was too scared to just stop, make a whole new content. And I didn't realize what I wanted to do yet. So, jumping over to doing a reaction channel and then, working on working for the job I work for now, creating a bunch of other channels and learning from that, I think I finally am comfortable. And I also went into this channel thinking I'm going to be me, man. I'm not going to fucking follow this niche bullshit. I'm not going to feel like, oh man, I can only talk about, YouTuber shit. Or, oh man, I can only talk about video games. No. There are going to be some videos that fucking fall on their face and die on the new channel, and I totally accept it. I'm going to try to make every video as good as it can be, but I understand they're not all going to pop. But my goal is to have videos that are getting 100,000 views or better. And, we'll see what it does. Because here's the thing. Let's just say one of my videos pops today. Or not today, but soon. Because I have some videos that I think are going to be pretty banger, that I think anybody could watch and they'll be interesting or whatever. And I'm working on some of those. I'm doing some deep dives on some topics that I find very interesting, that I'm hoping will maybe get some traction from other people that might open their eyes to certain situations. Those videos just take long. I got to research, I got to, check all my boxes, and then I got to make the fucking video. And I'm hoping one of those videos will pop. If one of those videos pops, and let's just say oh, dude, I get 50,000 subs or, whatever in a year, dude, I'm already halfway to what Boba Talks did in, 6 years. And it's just that's what I knew a long time ago. I mean, I could also not get anywhere near, I could not also break 1,000 subs this year. That's also possible. But I don't know, man. I think I needed to take the time away. I needed to reinvent myself. But I can genuinely say that the content I'm making today on the new channel, I'm excited about. It's fun. And yeah, it's kind of where I'm at. I was playing Tekken for a while, but now I'm watching the Jackie Chan movie. Nice. What Jackie Chan movie? Also, Aquaman 2 was hot garbage. Dude, I haven't even seen it. Have you played any Lethal Company? Probably my favorite videos to watch on YouTube. Dude, I watched Fuslie and Valkyrie play Lethal Company. It's pretty fun to watch. It's fun to watch streamers play that game. So yeah, I've seen some Lethal Company. Boom, boom. Armor of God 2? Never seen it. Is that like, because I know Jackie Chan like moved to China, right? And then is he just working on a bunch of like movies over there? Is that one of those movies? Or is that an American movie? I've never heard of that one. I've seen a decent amount of Jackie Chan movies. I just haven't seen that. I heard he's doing Karate Kid. I heard they're gonna cross over the original Karate Kid with the Jackie Chan version, which I think that's kind of cool. Boom, 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 boom. But man, I haven't played Tekken in forever. Did you guys see the? I don't know if anybody plays Street Fighter 6, but they're doing a crossover with Spy Family, which I love. That anime is so good. I love Spy Family. It's probably one of my favorite animes right now. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see what's going on the Twitters. I don't see anything going on the Twitters. That is good. Jackie Chan's The Foreigner is a great movie. I don't think I've seen that one either. Spy Family is great. Dude, I love Spy Family, Dylan. It's so good, dude. Like, I love all three characters. I even love the side characters. It's such a good anime. Like, I own a bit of the manga, too. But I just love it. Like, it's so wholesome, but cool at the same time. I started watching, I'm watching a few things right now, because what I do is, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I mean, if you've been in the stream, you know I have a little treadmill back there, and I have my laptop over there, so I will watch an anime. I usually do it a day. I haven't done it today. I usually kind of try to do it. I might do it after the stream, but I'll walk for an hour, maybe to hit some weights or whatever, and then take a shower, get ready for bed or whatever. And, well, actually, I got a few things to do after this anyways, so I don't know if I'll do it right after this, but I will, that's what I will watch. I'll watch an anime. So, like, I caught up on Spy Family. I started watching freaking an old anime called City Hunter. It's like, I think from the 80s or 90s or something. It feels very 80s, but it's called City Hunter. I've been watching that on Crunchyroll. Because I love paying homage to the classics, man. I think some of the classic animes are just great. City Hunter is pretty fun, but it is one of those like flavor of the week type like shows where it's a guy who's basically an enforcer, right? He's protecting people, but he's the perverted type of guy, which is very typical in anime. But he's got like a good heart, so he always helps out like kids or women or whatever. And he tries to protect them from whatever crazy people are coming after them. And but every week it's like a new person. And so it's kind of like a flavor of the week thing. What up, King? My girlfriend doesn't really watch anime, but Spy Family has been her favorite so far. Yeah, dude, stuff like that I think is very like you can bring in a new audience with those kind of shows. The first Armor of God almost got him killed when a stunt went wrong. Yeah, Jackie Chan's done some pretty crazy stunts. But yeah, no. So I've been watching City Hunter. I finished Spy Family. I started Solo Leveling. I didn't realize that Solo Leveling just came out because like I watched an episode and then I went to get on my treadmill yesterday and I'm like, yo, what the hell? There's only one episode. I guess it just started. So the first episode was okay. It ended in a way that I was intrigued. And I was like, okay, I'm interested to see what this is. But it felt like... What did it remind me of? It had a very Goblin Slayer type of feel. 100%. But, you know, we'll see where that goes. But, yeah, watching that. Oh, I started the 100 Girl... what is it? 100 100 girls that really, 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 really love me, or whatever the hell that's called. That is just so, like, if you like harem anime, that is like the most ridiculous harem anime. Because I love silly, quirky anime. I enjoy it. I also like ridiculous anime. It's why I like High School DxD, because it's so ridiculous. The concept is dumb, boobs all over the place, but it's just like, I love the ridiculousness of it. But yeah, that 100%, 100 Girls That Really Love Me show, or whatever the hell it's called, is just so zany. It's crazy. I read the entirety of Solo Leveling, and in my opinion, it's really good. Super simple, but super entertaining. That's cool. Dylan, thoughts on Jujutsu Kaisen? Because I know a lot of people love Jujutsu Kaisen. I think it's a good anime. I don't think it's as good as everybody says, though. But I also have a theory. about Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen was the 4th anime that I watched out of these 4 animes. I feel like if you watch Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer, and oh my god, what the fuck was the 4th one? What the fuck's the 4th anime? Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen. What's another really popular anime? Why am I missing the 4th one? What's another really Chainsaw Man. I think and I'm talking about if you watched it in order. If you watched Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer, and Chainsaw Man, and then you watched Jujutsu Kaisen, I don't think Jujutsu Kaisen adds that much more that you don't get from those other shows. That is my theory. Doesn't mean it's not a good show. I'm just thinking, if it's the 4th show you've watched after those other ones, Jujutsu Kaisen doesn't feel that great. That's just my theory. My opinion on it. But I know people love Jujutsu Kaisen. I think the pacing of Jujutsu Kaisen is fucking bad. It's like all over the place. It's crazy. It's weird. Also, I don't think I've seen an anime where the main character feels like the 4th or 5th best character. I think it takes the best of most of people's favorite animes, Naruto, Bleach, and does it better than them. It's my favorite anime right now, but not my favorite of all time. Yeah, no, I think the fighting, not most, but it takes a lot of elements that people like. No, I could see why people like it. I personally didn't think the fighting got good until the end of season 1. Like, people were raving. They're like, the fighting's so amazing. It's got great. And I'm like, it's okay. Like, I don't know. I didn't think the fighting was amazing. But when, I'm assuming you're caught up on it, and I mean, season 2 just finished, so I'm talking about season 1 here. But when the main character and the chick, because I forget their names, fight the brothers on the bridge, that fight was dope. And I think it's because the art was really good with that too. But that fight was fire. And I was like, oh shit, this is cool. And then of course, Gojo comes in and fucking lights up everything at the very end of that, I think. But yeah, no, I think that was pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know, man. I think the pacing's really weird on the show. And yeah, I don't know. Dude, it feels like Naruto though. It's funny that you mention it's Naruto. It feels like fucking Naruto. Like, it's just a new Naruto. Like, legitimately. Same concepts and everything. Just not as much fan service, I feel like. Because Naruto had the fan service. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I watched it. I'm entertained by it. It was definitely getting better at the end. Also, I will say, the movie, better than season 1 and half of season 2 combined, in my opinion. The story, the pacing, the story, the characters of the movie, so much better, in my opinion. Yoto, I think is his name. Legit. That dude's fucking dope. I think he's better than the main character. So I'm excited for season 3. But I thought the movie better than the seasons, in my opinion. So maybe a hot take. I'm not too sure. But I mean, it's good though. It's good. It's a very watchable anime. Let's see. I only watched season 1, but I've caught up to the manga. Animation wise, it's decent, but I think people like that character feels people instead of characters that serve the MC. Wait, I think people like that characters feel like actual people. Okay, yeah. No, that makes sense. I get that. Yeah, no, I think the side characters are definitely better than the main character, but like I just don't care for the main character. You know what I mean? I just got back. I got sushi. What type of sushi? Not sure if it's true, but I'm hearing that Jensen Ackles is most likely choice for Batman DCEU. Where the hell are you seeing that? Did I say DCEU, DCU? That would be a terrible choice. Fuck Jensen Ackles. I think he'd be a terrible Batman. I hope he's not Batman. That'd be awful. I would rather have Alan Ritson in that case. I don't know. I don't want Jensen Ackles. I don't like his Batman voice. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, I think most people prefer the side characters over Itadori. I'm a hardcore Gojo stan. Yeah, I could see. So, like, my thing about Gojo, right? Gojo has definitely grown on me. And me and Kate were talking about this when Kate came into the stream a long time ago, because she was the one that kind of like told me about Jujutsu Kaisen, and I started watching because we were having a conversation about Chainsaw Man. She said she wasn't a big fan of Chainsaw Man, and I was like, what? And she said something that has stuck with me, but it's because like I don't put a lot of emphasis on this, but some people like. It'll ruin their anime experience if this happens. She said she didn't like how the female characters were thirsting over the main character in Chainsaw Man, and he's like 16. I'm under the assumption that when it comes to anime and manga, age is so fucking dumb in that realm because like they're telling stories like what is the Tokyo Revengers, right? Where there's these kids that are in gangs and they're beating the shit out of people or whatever, and they're supposed to be in middle school. I'm like, bro, you're telling me there's like 12-year-old kids that are doing this, but they look like fucking adult men? Like, what the hell? Like, I just think it's crazy. Kate been pressing me to watch season 2 of JJK. Really? Yeah, she was the one that was telling me that she's like a big fan. But she also did tell me that she likes the silliness in it. So that's fair. I love ridiculous anime, so like what was happening in Chainsaw Man, I thought Chainsaw Man was fantastic. And I'm caught up on the Chainsaw Man manga, so like, fuck. Chainsaw Man's gonna get insane if they keep doing what happens in the anime, or in the manga. So I'm like excited for that. But yeah, I don't know. I just like, when she said that she didn't like those characters thirsting over the main character, because he's like 16 or whatever, I'm like, I don't know. I think it's weird to let like the age of a character influence the show, and maybe I misunderstood what she was talking about or referencing, but I think it's just really weird because all anime characters, like the ages don't make sense. I think it all depends on how the characters are drawn, in my opinion. Like if you say like, oh yeah, there's this little child-looking character, but she's 18 and she's doing weird shit, I'm like, no, that's weird. That's weird. She looks like a fucking child. Like, no. But if you have people looking like they're 30-year-old women and you're saying they're in high school, I'm like, come on. I don't know why. I would love to learn why Japan is so weird about age. Chainsaw Man episode 1 didn't really interest me. I haven't watched it since. Really? That's interesting. I think it's fantastic, man. I think it's a great show. I wish they would have had more episodes, though. But Chainsaw Man, like, where it's going to go, I think the show's pretty awesome. But yeah, I mean, everybody has different tastes for sure, right? Like, I know a lot of people love Naruto. I fucking dropped that show. I was on it for so long, but I was like, hurry the fuck up. And then I just had to drop it. I still haven't went back. I, like, dropped it during the war, too, which was crazy. I was just like, this is fucking taking forever. That's why I don't want to, like, I will not watch One Piece. I will never watch One Piece, although I'm hearing they're going to remake it with a better studio involved. I might watch that if it looks better. The One Piece anime, like the animation, I can't. It looks so bad. I just can't watch it. I'm just like, and then 1,000 episodes? Fuck that. No. I've always said I will only ever watch One Piece if I have like a hot girlfriend that's like obsessed with it. Only way I'll ever think about watching 1,000 episodes of something. That's just insane. Also, I don't know if this is a hot take. I think if you need 1,000 chapters to tell a story, that story ain't that good. I don't think any story should be told over 1,000 chapters. That is crazy. Telling me he still hasn't found this fucking One Piece after 1,000 chapters? Like, come on, man. It's crazy. Maybe you don't name the book after the thing that they're searching for. You know what I mean? Maybe, like, let them be able to find it and then continue the story. Even though I love JJK, my biggest x is we don't know how many people make/get their abilities. Like, how the fuck did people have these random-ass specific abilities? Hunter x Hunter has specific powers, and they explain it in depth on how people make their abilities. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, like, Chainsaw Man tells you how they get their abilities, like, throughout the show. Oh, thoughts on this, Dylan, and anybody else that's in the, I got a cherry blossom, which includes 2 pieces of salmon, avocado, special sauce. Nice. Have you ever tried, here in my city, it's called a delicado roll. I believe that's what it's called. But it's sushi, but it's fried. Oh, dude, fried sushi tastes fucking delicious. Is your top choice Jake Gyllenhaal, though? Yeah, my top choice is Jake Gyllenhaal for Batman. I'm with you on One Piece. I haven't watched a single episode, but it's garbage because of exactly what you said. Thank you. I'm glad somebody else agrees. Oh my god, there's so many people that fucking about One Piece, you know what I mean? Look, I love Dragon Ball Z, but I'm not going to sit here and tell you that Dragon Ball Z is the greatest anime of all time. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do that. But One Piece fans, holy shit, they will. 100%. But what I was going to say is Demon Slayer. Not too sure if you're into Demon Slayer or anybody else in the chat. But dude, this happens in comics too, but this is what I've learned because I want to write a manga someday. I have a bunch of different stories I want to write. I've been kind of toying with certain ones. I'm going to actually convert one of my comics into a manga, so I got to go back and rewrite it. I already have the first issue done, but now I need to rewrite it in manga form, which it's going to change it up a bit. But the, I don't know, with Demon Slayer, I don't know if you heard about this, but apparently the writer has said that when you see them do their techniques, like, you know, breathing water, whatever the hell their things are, and we see the sword turn on fire, or we see the sword get like water and do an effect or whatever, apparently that is all just visual for the audience, but it's not actually happening in the anime, or it's not actually happening in the manga. So in the manga, it's just a sword slice, or it's just like, whatever, but you're not seeing it. The visual effects and everything don't really happen. And I have seen people say that Demon Slayer is now a bad anime or a bad manga because they have that information now. And I think that is the dumbest fucking thing I have ever heard. That you can just, oh yeah, this thing's bad now because I learned this new information. It still looks visually the same, just because the artist came out and said that, like, oh yeah, that's not actually what's happening. It's just for, storytelling purposes. Now they think it's a bad anime and bad manga. I'm just like, that's idiotic. I have not. I usually only get the raw fish on sushi, but my friend got the fried stuff and said it was good. The fried stuff is good. But I've tried a variety of things. But when I first ever tried sushi, it was with my ex-girlfriend a long time ago. And I was like, I don't know how about, I was like, I didn't think about, I didn't want to eat raw fish. I was trying to say it a different way, but it's easier just to say that. I didn't think like eating raw fish sounded good. She was all about sushi. She was like, let's go to this place, please. Let's go to this place. Let's go to this place. And I was like, fine. I was like, do they have like an option I'll be able to eat though? And she was like, they have a fried option if you want to try that. And I'm like, okay, let's go. And so I go and I eat it. I'm like, all right, it's kind of fire. I also tried like soft shell crab and like some other things. I'm like, oh yeah, this is pretty good. Like it's actually good. And she got me started on sushi and stuff like that. But yeah, like recently I went and had some like tempura rolls and stuff, which are pretty good. Like that was pretty nice. But yeah, I don't know. I try different sushi when I can. Some sushi, like, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of soy sauce, which kind of sucks. And so like a lot of sushi comes with like a sauce to dip it in. And I'm like, I'd rather not have like a sauce to dip it in. I hate that explanation because why do you need to do the special breathing technique, etc., if it's a normal slash? And why do they have so many names, element aesthetics, just for normal attacks? However, I don't think it ruins anything for me. I just ignore that info. Thank you! See, okay, look, Dylan, you are a sane person. I just want to throw that out there in case everybody's ever called you crazy. You are a sane person. You can hate elements of things or like a little bit of information. It doesn't ruin something, right? I've had this discussion. Like, I like to bring in the argument of like the artist versus, separate the artist from the art. I hate how I'm noticing people in society now. Like, if it comes out that somebody was a bad person behind the scenes, their art that was like really amazing is automatically shit. And I'm just like, no. Look, Kanye's crazy now. His first few albums were fire. We're not going to sit here and say Kanye West music wasn't fire back in the day. We're not going to change it just because he's an anti-Semite or whatever now. That doesn't change. He made great music back in the day. He sucks now. We can say both things. But people are like, no, how can you listen to Kanye West? Because that shit was fire back in the day. Chris Brown, piece of shit human being. Makes music you can dance to, though. Piece of shit human being. Makes catchy music. You can't... It could be both things. I hate this idea of people doing that now. It's like, oh, if the person that created this thing is bad, what they created is also bad. No, it's not the case. It's the stupidest way of thinking, in my opinion. I hate when people do that. It is too salty. I will agree, Young. Soy sauce, not a fan. I do like Demon Slayer, but it's only popular because of its animation, in my opinion. Other than the animation, everything is bang average. No, the animation, I think, does carry that show. It's amazing. It definitely doesn't make their work automatically trash, but people can choose to boycott an artist if they choose to, which is valid. It doesn't make work any less good than it is. No, I agree with that statement. Yes, you can boycott. You have free will to boycott whoever you want, but it doesn't make the art any less good. You know what I mean? And that's kind of where I come from. I don't care if people, choose to boycott whoever. I do think it's stupid if you attack people or you think less of somebody for listening to their music or enjoying this movie or doing whatever because you don't agree with that anymore. Like, you chose to boycott it, not everybody else. Doesn't mean that they're bad people for listening to it or watching it or whatever. Because I think that's a little bit idiotic. Because like you don't know what that music means to that person. Like, yeah, you can drop it easily. That's cool. But some people, like, their childhoods are tied to music, and every time they listen to that music, they're just like, oh my god, it takes me back to when I was doing this or that or whatever, or vice versa. Same thing with a movie, right? Some people watch the movie every day of their childhood, and so when they watch it, it's like it brings back memories or whatever. But like, what if it had like a shitty director or somebody, and people are gonna be like, oh yeah, fuck that movie. It's just like, bro, no. Like, I don't know. I'm totally cool with everybody boycotting what they want to boycott or do whatever, but I do hate this argument of like, oh no, that thing sucks now because the person sucks. I'm just like, bro. that's not how this works. You know what I mean? So I think it's funny. I've been seeing that a lot lately, and I'm just like, okay. True, that's an interesting perspective. I also think it's weird that general movies get more leeway than music. Yeah. So I think to play devil's advocate there, I think the reason why people give movies a lot more leeway is because it usually, unless it's like a short film or something, usually a movie takes a massive amount of people to make, right? Like there's supporting actors, supporting cast members, like the extras, there's directors, producers, writers, like there's so much that goes into a movie. And like, let's just say it's like, Downey Jr. or Chris Pratt or somebody, and they come out and they're a terrible person, they did heinous shit, but they're in this movie that was like a great movie. You can't punish everybody else that was in that movie because, there was one asshole in the bunch. Or basically anything Kevin Spacey was in, right? Like Kevin Spacey made a lot of good fucking movies. American Beauty is regarded as a great fucking movie. Is it bad now because we found out Spacey's a shitty human? Like, it doesn't take away from that movie still being great. You can hate Kevin Spacey. It's fine. But it doesn't take away from it. But yeah, I think it's just one of those things. Like, people, I don't know. I think they're like, well, I don't have to see that person the whole time. With music, what I've learned, and I still don't agree with it, people are like, well, it's his voice, or they created the whole music, or they did this and that, and that kind of fucking sucks. I understand, but I don't know. I think music, like, I can tune out somebody's voice. It's just the vibe. When I think about music, it's like how it makes me feel. I'm not like sitting there thinking about like, oh my God, this voice is so fucking immaculate. It's so great. Like this music wouldn't be good if somebody else sang it. Like I can't say that because there are some people out there that have amazing voices. And if they re-recorded a song, it might be better. I can't sit here and say that nobody else could play this song better or sing it better because I haven't heard it. Yeah, I get that. Although to counter that, people wanted to boycott Hogwarts Legacy, even though it was just her IP. She wasn't involved at all. It's different because video games instead of music, but similar issue. No, I agree. I was on stream when that whole Hogwarts Legacy thing came out, and I said I wanted to buy the game just because I thought it was stupid that people were going after streamers that played it. Like, I don't give a shit about Harry Potter. Like, I'm not a big Harry Potter person. Like, I watch the movies. They're cool. I've read one of the books. I thought that was the dumbest... that boycott was so dumb. I wanted to buy the game because of it. Sometimes beats carry songs. Yeah, I agree. I think some songs, like, you can just not have voices at all and be like, great. I love instrumental music, so I don't need vocals. But, here's the thing too, because I will say this, like this has happened with one of my favorite bands. It was back in the day. They were my favorite band. There was this band called Lost Prophets. And if you ever want to see how fucked up the Lost Prophets singer was, just search up Ian Watkins. He is the most heinous fucker out there. He's in jail right now. He got stabbed recently, didn't die. But I don't know if the guy that stabbed him got, years taken off his prison sentence, but he should have. But that guy, he's the singer, but I think people, it's so weird. You could take somebody doing something really fucked up, right? And if they're the singer, people would probably be like, oh, I can't listen to that music anymore because it's so-and-so's voice. But if you applied it to the guitarist or the drummer or the bassist or anybody else in the band, I guarantee you people would change their mind because they're like, well, you can replace the bassist. You can replace the guitarist. You can replace the drummer. Like, that doesn't matter. It's okay. I'll still listen to the music. But they were still essential to making the music. Like, those are their drum beats. That drum beat you fucking love when the breakdown happens, that heinous drummer did that. Oh, that guitar riff that you fucking do every time you hear it come on, that was that fucked up guitarist. Like, just because it's the singer, you're gonna say it has more weight. Like, I understand people try to have that argument, but those guys were still, they made the music together. Like, either they're equal or they're not. I don't know. I think it's dumb. I bought the game and I loved it. I thought it was way better than I thought. It was way better than I thought. I didn't think the programmers and game designers deserve to be punished for someone's words that they weren't associated with. Yeah, I agree. And if I'm not mistaken, didn't they say there was like a trans character in the game too? So I don't know. I just thought it was weird. I didn't like that people were trying to get canceled for playing the game. It was dumb. I wanted to buy it just to fucking say fuck you to those people. I thought the game was just bad. I never played it, so I can't really confirm or deny that. But some people said it was great. I still see people play it today. So, but I'm also not a big Harry Potter fan, you know. So like, I'm not gonna sit here and say it was good or not. I think Clay was playing it for a while. Yo, what up, Jan? How you doing, man? How you doing? My voice is getting super raspy. God damn, the Thunder beat the Trailblazers by 62? That's fucked up. Let's see. That's funny. Yeah, there was a trans bartender that showed up multiple times throughout the game. That's funny. People complaining about that game didn't even know what's going on. What's up, Jan? How's life? How is 2024 treating you? Good, man. I mean, I need to change my title on my latest video, but, you know, it's been good. It's been good. My birthday's coming up on Monday. Should be a birthday stream, barring anything crazy happening. I'll probably stream for a little bit on my birthday if anybody wants to drop by on Monday. But I'm also hearing it's supposed to get, like, really cold in my city. So we'll see if power's good and stuff like that, because my city is not built for really cold weather. My voice. What do I stream nowadays? Dude, this stream was random, bro. I wasn't planning on streaming today. This stream went way longer than I thought I was going to go to. But I don't really have a day to stream. Well, we will be streaming Monday, because that is going to be a birthday stream. But I just kind of stream whenever right now, because right now I'm just kind of focused on making content. Like I said, for anybody that hasn't checked out the new content, ooh, got another sub. But I've just been focused on doing this, man. I'm having a blast making new content. If anybody hasn't seen the new content, definitely go check it out. Been making my own thumbnails. This top row, I made all these thumbnails myself. It's been fun. It's been fun. How old are you turning? Gotta count nowadays. 36. 36, bro. I'm old. Fucking old now. I'm about to be 40. 40 in 4 years. I will say, man, once you get to 30, like, you know, all you young bucks that are turning 20, or, you know, you're not even 20 yet, when you hit 30 is the part, like, when you question, like, what have I done in life? Because in your 20s, you feel invincible, right? You feel like you can do anything. You feel like you got the whole world in front of you, and, like, it's just enjoying life. And that's what you should do. You should enjoy life when you're young. When you hit 30, now you're just like, oh, fuck. Because then you start seeing people that are just turning 20, and you're just like, oh, I remember when I turned 20 10 years ago. And then you just start, like, questioning, like, what have I fucking done? You look 25. Dude, I will take any fucking compliments, man. Because I'm getting older, and I'm just all like, I look old, bro. Dude, I will say, if I did shave this bitch, I do think I would look a lot younger. If I shaved all this, I also think I would look horrible. But I'm 20. I'm thinking like I'm a 30-year-old. Personally, I feel like faces being in thumbnails is better just because it's a human face, which is more eye-catching. I don't know how you feel, but I think that it's accurate or no. Well, what do you mean? Do you mean just any face in general? Or do you mean, like, are you saying, so, like, with this Bass Pro thumbnail, do you think there should be more faces in it? Like, a bigger face? Technically, I can't really do that because there's not really any good footage that has faces in it. Because this is talking about, like, the crazy events that are happening at Bass Pro Shop. So, showing one of the people's face, they don't really do that. They kind of just run away after they do crazy shit. But if you're talking about these, like, I don't know. The one thing I've learned is your title needs to match your thumbnail. And so, like, that's why I try to put the Bass Pro Shop logo in there. You know, maybe it doesn't work because people don't give a shit about Bass Pro Shop, but I'm hoping the craziness is what will spark people's opinion. That's why I need to change the title. I don't think the title is strong enough. But here's the thing that I kind of learned with kind of like this video right here. A friend of mine that does, well, I should say my boss, one thing that we had a discussion about is I told him about this video. And, like, I don't know if you guys watched the flashing video. I don't know if y'all enjoyed it, if you thought it was a good video or not. But what he was telling me, we were trying to go over titles. Because he was helping me with my first few titles when I was going to launch. And he said this title was really hard to come up with because nobody's going to care. And it's not to be mean, right? But, like, ask yourself, like, really be honest with you guys. Like, you guys that have been in the chat for a while, you might be down to hear me talking about getting flashed. You know, that might be like, oh, Juice got flashed. I want to hear this story. But think about somebody you don't even know. Like, just some random YouTuber. If they're like, I got flashed. Are you really going to fucking care? So, like, he told me, like, personal stories are hard to sell if you don't have an audience. Like, this video, this flashing video, if I were to release it, like, let's just say I get 50,000 subs, this video might do way better after I have 50,000 subs because people already care. Like, they're already subscribed to me. They're already interested. So when I tell a personal story, they might be like, oh, yeah, I definitely want to watch that. So it's a lot harder to sell this video early on, which I didn't really think about that at the start. You know, it's hard to sell that now. So I would love to hear that. Yeah. From anybody, though? Let's see. Yeah, you don't even look dirty. I appreciate that. Let's see. But for the faces thing, it depends, Dylan. Like, it works for Mr. Beast. It works for Mr. Beast because people are like, oh, yeah, I know. Mr. Beast, like, that makes sense. But it doesn't necessarily work for everybody because I could put my face in a video or in a thumbnail and people might be like, who the fuck is this guy? Because a lot of people don't care who I am. Again, if I get popular, if my videos became a lot more popular, my face and thumbnails would matter. Because people will be like, oh, it's a video about Juice, or like, oh, Juice uploaded a new video, or somebody's talking about Juice. Like, let me watch this video. That's why you'll see, you know, like these drama channels or news channels will use Mr. Beast's face or, you know, Ludwig's face or anybody. And people will click on it because that face is engaging. But it's because they're popular already. This video doesn't have my face, and it was my first, well, both of these videos right here are my best performing videos, and they don't have my face in it at all. So, let's see. Probably because of all those juice boxes you've been drinking over the years. I would say probably your face, because it would help with the brand identity more, because the more you do it, the more recognizable it would be to repeat viewers. Like Sidemen and MR, Mr. Beast, are good at it because their style of thumbnails is recognizable. At this point, on top of your face being shown catches their eye opposed to a random image. No, I think it's fair. I feel like on Instagram, I tend to look at pictures of an extra second or two if someone's facing it. No, your psychology of it is true, but I do think it also goes down to the bit of it can be a deterrent because if it's my face, people might not care, you know what I mean? Because they don't care about me. I think the reason why Mr. Beast does so well, or the Sidemen do so well, is because they've been doing YouTube so long, people already care about them. It doesn't really work for me right away. I understand the brand identity, I totally get it. But my face could be a deterrent, you know what I mean? Because they'll be like, I don't care, I don't know who the fuck that is, I don't care. But if I get them in here with hentai, and they're just like, oh, I know that. And they watch it, and then they like the video. They're like, oh, this guy's pretty funny. This guy's cool. Like, I'll keep watching this content. Then eventually, I can put my face in thumbnails and stuff like that. Like these kind of videos, you know what I mean? But right now, I mean, these videos haven't really been helping too much. These two videos popped. I'm hoping this video, after I change the title, will do better. But we'll see. So, you know. But your theory is right. Like, it does. When you see somebody's face, it works. But it can also be too much. I think a lot of people will try to copy Mr. Beast too much, and so they're just like, ugh, it's just another Mr. Beast copycat. What if you put the Juice logo on all your thumbnails to add to the brand identity instead? Yeah, that could work. I used to do that in the past, but it's also, again, the same thing. Like, you know, who cares, you know? That's why, if you notice, at the end of my videos, I started putting this logo right here. I have this video at the very end of all the logos. So eventually, I'm hoping people will start recognizing the logo over time. Also, I think if you click on these videos, the logo should be in the corner. Oh, wow. Maybe it's only on mobile? Is that thing not working? I should have an image right here. Maybe it's because I'm subscribed already. I don't know. Because I know that little image that used to pop up here is for you to click on to subscribe. But I'm already subscribed to my own channel on this other one, so maybe that doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't know. There's supposed to be a little logo there. That's supposed to be on all my stuff, but yeah, I don't know, man. I've learned. I don't know. The advertising major in me is coming out right now. No, dude, you're not wrong. But I've also like. So let me show you to kind of counter some of the arguments here. Because branding is huge. But the thing is, branding doesn't always have to deal with your face. So look at this. The channel I work for. Am I the Jerk? We build everything off of these thumbnails right here. This is the branding. We use text messages, text message style, to be like, this person is saying this stuff. That is the branding of this thumbnail, right? Like, remove these bank fees or else I'll get you fired. And then we have this crazy woman screaming to kind of give you that idea that, like, oh, this person's saying that, right? It also goes with the title, like, Karen demands we remove her bank account fees, you know? It goes with the thing. None of these people are the brand. You know what I mean? This is our brand. Am I the Jerk? But it's the style of video that matters. So we're just trying to get everybody in with the title and thumbnail. That's what matters the most. The brand comes second. If we keep making good content with this kind of thumbnail and setup, which is the most important thing, people will recognize I am the Jerk over time because of the style of thumbnails we have. I don't think necessarily until you get a bigger audience, your branding matters as much. Your content's what really matters as a small creator, and over time, people will be like, oh, you know what I mean? But yeah, because like if you do go look like a Ludwig, right? Like Ludwig is gonna have his face in everything because it's what matters right now. Yeah, he has his face in everything, but you know, it's also he's a huge streamer. And he tries to kind of like make it go with whatever he's saying, you know? But, you know, to counter that, you would go with Moist Critical, who Moist Critical don't give a shit. Moist Critical keeps his thumbnails to the topic and like sometimes he doesn't even care. Look at this. Lies of P is a masterpiece, and I assume that's a character from Lies of P. Goodbye Matt Pat just has a screenshot of Matt Pat. You know, talking about Twitch just has literal a Dexterdo tweet as his thumbnail. AI is getting crazy, has Amaranth's thing. Like, you know, sometimes it's just his face. So like it's weird. When you get a lot bigger, you have the opportunities to do whatever you want. Like at some point, like thumbnails to reach new people, it matters. But eventually, like once you get so big, it doesn't matter that much. So I don't know. That's just kind of how I view it, at least. Not gonna lie, Moist Critical is built different. He is built different. Like, it's crazy. But that's where I'm trying to get, though. You know what I mean? Because Moist Critical, if you watch Moist Critical, you know he talks about whatever the fuck he wants. Whatever the fuck he wants. That's what I want. That's why if you go and watch my intro video, I say that from the start. So anybody that comes to the channel and thinks like, oh, I'm just going to go ahead and get videos like this Scholastic one. No, you're going to be wrong. You're going to get videos that are edited like the Scholastic one. I'm going to try to do my best shot of editing. Like, that's what I want to be known for, is like making just good videos on random topics. That's why I throw the shorts out there. Try to do good. Like, I get so many compliments on the editing so far. That's probably been the biggest compliment. And I'm hoping over time people are going to like my personality. You know, with the Bass Pro Shop video, I put a little bit more personality in that video because I do like the little skit thing. Like I go undercover, and there'll be more videos like that in the future. So I'm just kind of hoping that the videos will speak for themselves, and then over time, because I am going to be doing a lot more branding in the future. There will be a new logo / character type thing for the brand in the future, but that's not happening right now. I like your personality. Thank you. I don't know, like, does my personality show in the new videos? Anybody that's watched the new videos, does the personality show through? Because that's the one thing I was kind of worried about. I don't know if the new videos really show my personality a lot. I mean, y'all been watching me for a long time, so I don't know if they give off personality vibes. But I feel like you can also show personality with editing. So I'm hoping that's what's shining through. I don't see it on mobile for the Bass Pro Shop video. Maybe it didn't take. Yeah, I have to look at my settings right now. Let me look. Because I don't know why. It should be there. Let me see. Studio. It's funny, man. My Bass Pro Shop video, even though it's not doing well right now, it's still a 3 out of 10. And that's the funny thing about starting a new channel is, like, if you just post videos, they're more than likely going to be high. What was I going to check? Oh, customization. Branding. End of video. Oh, display time. Oh, entire. Oh, I had it showing up at the end of video. That's on me. That's on me. It should be on the entire. Well, you know what? I've actually noticed a lot of people don't do that, but I'm gonna put it there. I don't know if it'll be annoying. We'll see how it goes. The watermark should be in the entire video now. We'll see. I'm out of water. Why do I keep picking that up? I don't have any more water. Yeah, I don't know if I should do a custom start time for that or not. We'll test it out. I'm actually going to ask a friend of mine who's pretty knowledgeable. But I had it apparently to show up at the end of the video.
How do you find your niche on...
So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm hoping the new content shows up through content. I have had 1 or 2 people go and, like, watch all of the videos on the channel, though, which is nice. It's nice to get new people and go watch all the content. Because, look, I mean, I don't mind showing this. Let me see. I think I've already hit over 500 hours of watch time. So that's pretty cool. Let me see. I don't know if I can pull it up properly. They're not showing anything specific here, am I? Let me see, go here. Yeah, I don't think I'm showing anything crazy here. So yeah, this is like my analytics and stuff. Last 28 days, I've got 166 subscribers. I've hit over 30,000 views, and I have over 500 hours of watch time, which is pretty good. Current video, a 3 out of 10 right now. Impression rate, not so great, but average view duration, oof, pretty bad, but is what it is. I try not to put too much into, like, how long somebody's watching it, because I've noticed my own habits. I will start watching a video, and then I'll click away, because I'm like, oh, I don't have time to watch this right now. I'll watch it later. You know, you would hope that everybody has the time to watch it immediately when it comes out, but some people will watch half and then watch the rest later, or like, oh, I'll watch this when I eat dinner later, you know, or whatever. So, it all depends. But what time is it? 10 o'clock? I need to get started on working on some stuff here in a bit. Let's see. Bump, bump, bump. Boom, boom, bing, boom, bing, boom, bing, boom, bing, boom, bing, boom. World War III is trending on Twitter. That's not great. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. But all right, guys, that might be where we end the stream tonight. Like I said, stream more than likely going to be on Monday. Let me go ahead and spam the new video if you guys haven't checked it out. Because, why not, right? Why not? But yeah, if you haven't watched the new video on the new channel, highly suggest you go check it out because it is me going undercover to Bass Pro Shops and also kind of talking about what's going on with, like, why is it so crazy? Like, it's just going, like, it's going wild over there. But I'm going to post this in the chat. If you guys haven't seen it, go watch it because I'm going to get out of here. Because I got some work to do. Also, I got to watch that anime, walk on the treadmill a little bit, and then skadoodle. I gotta plan out some stuff. I feel like I had something I needed to do that was kind of important that I was procrastinating from, and now I don't remember what it was. Well, I'm gonna have to figure it out. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it. I appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. Stream Monday, more than likely, unless the weather gets really bad. Oh, come on, Wise. I literally just got here. I'm sorry, man. But yeah, I did drop a new video, though. If you just got here, spamming it in the chat right now if you want to go check out the new video. Procrastination stream. It was a procrastination stream. I'm sorry. I do got to get to work. But sorry, Wise. My bad. Unfortunate timing. But I do got to get out of here. I do got to work on some stuff. I procrastinated for over 2 hours now. But luckily, this is on YouTube. And since you're on YouTube, Wise, you can go back and watch the VOD. But that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. As always, I'm your host, Juicebox. Remember to wake up in the morning and ask yourself something about my daily dose of juice. See you guys next time.